It's a weird way again to start another video, but I've hooked into another beautiful mirror carp. And this time, it's my first ever one surface fishing. That is a beautiful mirror, that is. Whoa. Proper beautiful mirror, that. And it's even putting its dorsal up for me. That is beautiful, and there's a nettle in front of the camera which is spoiling it for me, but yeah, that is beautiful. That's my first mirror carp, and I've had one earlier as well, a really big one, but it came off unfortunately. So I'm going to get it rested, get some photos, and put it back. So then, let's get a release on the first fish of the day, hopefully the first fish of many. Ready and raring to go. Brilliant. Another carp. It's only a small common, but fish to fish. I had a method feeder out on my other rod, which I've not shown you yet. I'm not actually showing you any of my rods, but yeah. Oh. Yeah, it's a lovely common, that. It shot off with it like it was a blooming 10-pound carp. It proper tried to fight, and then it kind of just gave up in a way. But yeah, it's beauty, beauty then. Whoa. Oh. I've got an unhooking mat down, by the way. And yeah, beautiful. Let's get it rested and get it released. Get this lovely little common carp in the net, as you can see. Let's get it released, rested it a bit, and beautiful. Yeah, we've got our control float there, and then casting just around that kind of weed, where the weeds are, but the wind keeps pushing it backwards. But sometimes when there's a break in the wind, I manage to get some bites and that, but it's kind of quieting down a bit. At first there was absolutely loads of fish activity. I'm hoping when it maybe warms up a bit more, or there's more sunlight, which there is meant to have been really sunny, but it's not been too sunny yet. And I reckon when it gets into more 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock hours, I reckon that's when it'll heat up, because I was trying it the other day in the other video, which will be, you can see it in the top right corner. There'll be like a little thing that pops down, and I didn't record any of it. Well, I didn't record any of it that I did of the fishing at that point, but yeah, they were going crazy for these boilies and the dog treats which I'm using, which I've got on now, and they were going crazy for them, but I just didn't have the right tackle, and they'd either come off, or they just come straight out of my mouth. They were a bit too small, but yeah, today I've got the right tackle. I've got control floats, I've got everything. I've got the right size hooks, trimming them down, and this, like, I don't know what it is, but this little bird like will not stop annoying me. And it looks like it's got some fishing line in its mouth. That's not good. Oh well. Anyway, to get that little common carp, we were just casting literally there where I had the really big carp last session, and yeah, basically it just shot off, but it literally made it feel like it was so big, like, yeah. Anyway, let's carry on fishing and see what else we can catch. Let's get a release on this beautiful, stunning little mirror. Beautiful. Let's catch some more stunning, beautiful carp. We've got once again another carp. It's only a mirror carp, but I tell you what, it blooming fought proper. It's not even very big. It blooming pulled my rod right round. It's got quite a stiff tip, mind you, and it's smaller than the last one, and the smallest one of the day, but it's got like really weird skin pattern on it. Lovely fish, you know. A beautiful carp. Proper He won't sit still though. That's again on the method feeder. Yeah, let's give it a rest and get it put back. We have once again hooked into a beautiful, and I mean beautiful mirror carp. It proper portable scrap. It went under the reeds. I managed to get it out though. It's a beauty though. Yeah, it isn't even, relatively speaking, it's not that big compared to the fight it put up. It just would not stop ripping drag. Went through the reeds and everything, but I managed to get it out. That is a beauty, that is. Whoa. It is a very lively one. It's like almost like a half linear. It's like a linear mirror there. So, well happy. It's a beauty, that is. It's been a very good session so far, and this is once again on the method feed on the bottom. So yeah, we'll get it put back, and yeah, we'll cast back out. We've got ages yet, so we could have some really good fish today, especially when it gets later on in the evening. Let's give this beautiful carp, mirror carp that put up an amazing fight put back. Right, I've now hooked the best fish of the day, and it's a lovely common carp. On the control float, do a load going for it, cast for some of these floaters, I get that throughout, and I cast out, and here it is. It's a right fat thing, this. It's a beauty, that. Beautiful carp. That's probably the best fish of the day so far. And yeah, put the right fight. It was so good though. There's loads of carp in this one spot. It's next to where I've been casting out before, and yeah, I cast out there a bit with the control float, and I've managed to get this beauty of a fish. Anyway, let's put it back and carry on fishing and see what else we can get. Let's put this absolutely beautiful common carp back. Go and get bigger, you beautiful fish. God, it's wet my feet now. If it will come out of the net. Beautiful. Let's catch some more fish. So basically guys, this is where I've been casting out. This was where I casted out for that last really big carp. I just cast just in the middle where there was some carp feeding on some of the floaters I threw out to get them confident, and I cast a dog treat out which looks very similar, and it took it and it put right back, and I saw it all happen. It was so cool. But yeah, hopefully we have some more fish, and yeah, maybe we could even have a 10 pounder, but I doubt it somehow. Anyway, yeah, tight lines everyone, and let's carry on fishing. So I went back to the exact same spot right next to me, the peg next to me, and I cast out a couple of times. I had a couple of carp that took it but didn't hook up, and then I've had another beautiful common carp. It's a good one there. Very fast. Very, very fat. That's a beauty. That's an absolute clunker, that. It's a beautiful common carp. But yeah, let's get it released. This is a brilliant day, this is. There are brilliant fights on them as well, quite far out, so you get a brilliant fight out of them. So yeah, let's get it, put it back. Let's put it back, carry on fishing. Let's put back this awesome common carp. Look at it in there. It's a right fat fish there. Straight back. Let's carry on fishing. It's been a brilliant day today. after the last fish, I have actually had a few more bites, some staying on, but the problem is, with one of them, it went into some weeds, and I tried to pull it through the reeds and weeds and whatever, blanket weed, and it came off, unfortunately. And then I had another one that was on, and then came off. And they were both decent fish, but I've decided to come onto the bigger lake because one, it gives me a bit more room, and two, I can get 2 rods out with enough room. I can have one with surface fishing and one for a feeder. But the best thing about it is that there's bigger fish in here. There's not necessarily as many in that than that other pond, but there's bigger fish in here, up to 20 pound in this one. So if we hook into one, we're gonna have a right good fight with some of them. There's a really big one. There's a big one that's just surfaced that I can see. But yeah, hopefully we can have a nice fish just to maybe even end the session off. We've got a couple of eye left now, so just leave to see what left. See what time we've got left and see what we can do. Yeah, I'm hoping for at least one fish from this lake, even if it's a small one, just on either on feeder or on surface fishing. But yeah, anyway, tight lines everyone. We'll crack on with fishing, and hopefully I can update you about me catching another fish. Moving to the bigger lake with bigger fish has definitely paid off, and I'm very happy that I have moved here. It's literally, I've caught this about 2 minutes after I've just said, oh, I hope I catch a nice one just to finish it off. This is definitely the biggest fish of the day. It's a very, very beautiful common carp. That is a beauty, that is. Look at that. Oh. That really is a beautiful common carp. So, yeah. I was just setting up my other rod, and I had that surface float out, and I didn't even realise. I saw something took it, then it dropped it, and then something took it again, and yeah, that was the fish. And I hooked into it, and it just proper shot off. But what a brilliant fish, and let's get it released. Let's get this beautiful common carp put back then. It's had a nice rest. Beautiful. What a fish. Maybe, it's not very likely, but we could even get an even bigger one. Now that would be a dream come true. So to sum it up, guys, I reckon this has been a really good session, like over 10 or over fish. After, when I edit it, I'll remember, and I put the screen on screen now how many fish I've caught, but that's been absolutely crazy. That biggest one of the day, but a right scrap on this pond here. And yeah, anyway, make sure to like and subscribe, watch my other videos. Yeah, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye, guys.